Hey everyone, it's Sue here. I hope you're all having a fabulous day and a fabulous week. I'm working in a small journal that I received from Tina Kappa, which are bags that are sewn together. And I just love this little journal. I'm almost done with it actually. Um, so right here I pulled out some gold glitter paint and just smearing it around with my finger. I knew I had an idea in my head, what I was going to do, and I didn't want that space to be left white, but I knew I probably wasn't going to put any paper or anything there. So I pulled out my Deco Art matte medium, and I'm just going to get some pieces down. So how I ended up with all the pieces that I'm going to use here is I did a little rearranging in my art studio, and I have this beautiful shelf. I guess it's called a pie rack, I think it's called. And I got it at Walmart a few years ago, so it's nothing fancy. But oh my gosh, I crammed so much stuff in there. And so I decided I wanted to clean that out. And so I just had stamps everywhere, like everywhere. And so I decided to get another like rolly cart with drawers that pull out, just Recollections brand. And I did. I got that cart with the drawers and I gathered all of my stamps, or the majority of my stamps, and I put them in that cart. So now I have my stamps in my cart. And that left a lot more room on that pie rack. So then once I did that, and as I was doing that, I was going through and, just cleaning out. I had bins, like would save like everything. And it just got to be too much to like even look through and have fun looking through, to pull stuff out to use. So I'm like, let me just clean it up. Let me just go through. And I did. So I got rid of a bunch of stuff from these bins. And it has all these little pieces of paper. Exactly what I'm using here is what was in these bins. Different size papers, but just filled with papers. And so as I was doing that, I just pulled out this bunch of different embellishments and papers to use on a page. And here I'm just showing you that I do have a December Daily group on Facebook if anybody's interested. It's called December Daily Inspiration Group, anything goes. And if you search for a December Daily Inspiration Group, you should find it. And we're going to start kicking off the season in mid-November. And it's going to kick off the Thanksgiving and Christmas season. And some people start their December dailies around Thanksgiving time because they want to capture, time with their family and everything. So on the page here, I put the boot down, and I have these stars. I got them from a friend. She's a coach for Fun Stamper's Journey, and I wanted to get them down onto the page. And I first had the one up top there, but then I decided I wanted a cluster of them. So you can see them on this page as well as some of the Michael's flowers. And so that's what kind of brings the pages together, right? It unifies them. And I have some pieces of canvas on there. I have a lot of canvas. Don't know why, but I do. And so I have some canvas pieces on here that I like to fray the edges so it looks just a little bit, not so neat. And then this is Bo Bunny. It's like a glitter paste. It's bronze. And oh my gosh, I love this stuff. I got it last year. So you can see in the bottle right there, it is almost empty. But I'd like to get some texture onto my mixed media pages. So that's what I did there. And I always hit it with the heat tool. I don't show that, but I do dry it in between layers. And here I have the fine line applicators with the black paint, acrylic paint, and brown. And on the one side over here, I used the brown paint. And, you know, just to give, you know, a little bit more interest around these stars. And I like the way that that came out. I enjoy using the fine line applicators very much. Very much. And on this side, I decided to use the black one. Not sure why, but I did. So the one page has brown and this page is black. And then I'm moving this little star and the whole thing. But it worked out just fine. And I think what it actually did too was it helped these stars stay in place, because I used the matte medium for the stars, and I'm not sure if I didn't have this paint there, if that would have been strong enough for those stars. And here I'm just letting everybody know that I have another Facebook group called Spread the Word. And it's a group where we talk about God and art and Periscope. And I'm just letting everybody know here that, you know, you do not have to actually scope to be part of the Spread the Word Facebook group. And if you're interested and you would like the link, well, actually, I'll put it down below in the description box. So here I'm spraying some Tattered Angels, also in a bronze color. And that is actually the final layer, and I'm just trimming up the boot and the edges just to get everything nice and neat there. And that is the finished page. I'll just lift it up here and you can see it up close. That like brown doily flower that I cut in half, that there's the piece right there by the boot, as well as on the bottom of this page right here, I received from Marissa. So thank you so much for that, Marissa. I have pretty much, I used like tons of the stuff that you sent me. I mean, most of it. So I was very, very thankful for that, for sure. And that's really it. So I'm just going to show you a couple pictures here at the end. You know, thanks for everybody that pops on over and watches my videos. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love to have you. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye-bye, everybody.